We are here for the first time, and really excited to be here because we've just launched a product called Branded Moments. And why that matters and why it matters for us to be here connecting with brands is because what we do is a very intimate and also connected and authentic experience, right? Music in and of itself is authentic. And when we have 100 million active users connecting with over 30 million tracks against 2 billion playlists, it turns out that turns into something, and that something is a moment. And moments, when our listeners and our fans are creating these moments every day, whether they're going to party, whether they're going to chill out, whether they're there to focus, whether they're there to work out, are all opportunities now for a brand to come in and own in significant 100% share of voice blocks. We've never been able to do that before. So for someone who's working out, an athletic brand or a sports related or whatever kind of brand related to workout could come in and say, hey, listen, Spotify, I want to be part of this moment with your fan. I want to own this experience end to end. I don't want to share it with anyone. And using an end cap, a vertical video, a mobile overlay for 30 minutes, that fan, that listener, not only gets the workout experience on Spotify's playlist, but they also get one relationship with one brand throughout that time.
And the relation, it's really a visual on the app. It's not an audio message. Is that correct?
That's correct. I mean, you do hear it, but it really is a vertical video experience combined with a mobile overlay. So anytime that listener presses shuffle play, right, they're going to be experiencing a relationship with that brand. And that's going to last for 30 minutes. So that 30 minutes of ad-free music is brought to you by, Gatorade, or it's brought to you by Bose, or it's brought to you by Baccardi. And that entire 30 minutes is entirely Bacardi's, and it's entirely Bose's, or it's entirely Gatorade's, to really own with that listener. And
how do you sell this, or the value, and particularly the performance and the ROI? It's a new medium after all.
It is, and we're taking a look. We're in a closed beta period right now with these 3 exclusive sponsors. I actually just mentioned them, and we're taking a look at all of that right now, and what's going to be the most effective way to measure it. But the way we're looking at it is, again, going back to these authentic moments that happen on Spotify every day, because music in and of itself is authentic, right? And the relationship that people have is really a mirror of themselves, right? So we're building in another layer of authenticity there. When we connect that to a moment, working out, like I said, partying, whatever, that's a really unique experience that you can't find anywhere else, and also you can't experience anywhere else, What I love about Spotify is that, unlike any other medium, it is a reflection of yourself. And so being able to partner in these programs like Branded Moments gives advertisers something that they just can't find in other areas, because people are too busy curating their brand or curating what they say or curating their photos. With here at Spotify, it's just authentic, right? What your music is a representation of who you are.
And finally, you guys are starting to do some video, not a lot, but you're doing and something related to the election. So tell us about the video proposition editorially, what that means to your customers,
audience,
and opportunities for the brands.
Awesome. We recently announced, I think last time we spoke, we were just dabbling into our original content. So we launched 12 new shows that are rolling out over the course of Q4 and into Q1. But we're also launching some very special series, and those are documentary series. Most recently, we announced a series around the election called Clarify. And Clarify combines the best and most talented musicians and well-known musicians that our listeners gravitate to or connect to, experts in various fields of politics and economics and issues that affect the election and that every American voting in the election will be affected by. And we combine that into a series that releases every single Tuesday. What's incredibly cool about this series is that it's accessible to anyone. And when you go, you can even search search for it at Clarify by Spotify, or you can go on Spotify and watch it in our video section. And every single Tuesday, you'll get a new episode leading up into the election, covering the topics that are most important that we'll be facing in November.